Hello everyone, my name is Madan Mate and today is 7 November in 2022 and today's video topic is SQL aggregate function. So let's talk about the what is SQL aggregate function. So aggregate function in SQL server used to perform the calculation on one or more value and return the result in single value. That is the aggregate function. In SQL Server, all the aggregate function are built-in function that avoid the null value expected for the count. We mainly use this function with the group by and having to select statement in the database query language. Then BDA generally use the function for the summarize their data when aggregate function are invoked with the particular set of input value multiple times. They always return the some values. Therefore they are also called as a determine the function. It is noted that the aggregate function cannot be nested and the exception it cannot be subquery. The syntax, the aggregate functions, the aggregate functions name it indicates the name of the aggregate function that we want to use then distinct all the distinct modifier is used to want to consider the distinct value in the calculation. The all modifiers are used when we want to calculate all values including the duplicate. If we do safety any modifier, all the aggregate function used to the all modifier by default. For example, it indicates that the tables, columns, and exception contain multiple columns in arithmetic operators. SQL Server provides the aggregate function and must be commonly used. The aggregate functions are the most of use in aggregate function is five. First one is the count. This is function is a count or number of elements rows including the null value in the defined set. The next one is the sum. Sum function is to calculate the total sum of all the non-null value in the given table. Average function is a perform calculating the non-null value to get the average of the then in the define the set. Mean mean aggregate function. This is the function return the minimum lowest value in the set. And next is the max aggregate function is the return the maximum highest value in the set. uh, and next one is aggregate function describe the check check the sum of average. And next is a count big. Next is a big count. Its count is the number of element including the null value in the defined set. This function is the same name is the count function, but it's written the big int data types where the count is written in the int data types. This is all about the aggregate function. So